We're going to hold tight, family, for those who are in earshot of me. We're going to hold tight. My son is having technical difficulties. Sit tight, please. Thank you. All right. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you all for joining us again for another episode of the Science of Farming show. We are so happy to have you all, and we'll go ahead and get started. Please pardon the technical difficulties. Hopefully, they are resolved. So I'll open up as usual in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. I bear witness there's no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. I greet you all again, Sister Melody, Brother Sawab, and the greeting words of peace and paradise of Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sis.
Praise be to Allah. Praise be to Allah. Sister Melody, look who we have on our show. You talk
What
about
an honor.
we reeled him right on in.
That was
Awesome.
fast, too.
I know. Brother was so kind and accepted right away. So I'm very excited. I know our audience is too, because listen, I was pumping and pumping and pumping that flyer with his picture on it and making all these announcements. Our brother is very, very skilled in what he's doing. I'm very excited to even say and call him brother and know him. So I'll let you take it from here, Sister Melody. Jump right on in.
Well, our brother, have a lot, that he want to share with us, a lot of photos, and he's going to, I'm going to introduce him. However, he's going to tell us some things about himself that I don't even really know, because he has so much that he's doing, and we're so happy to have you on. And it's Brother Saeed, right?
So wow.
Sawab. Okay, brother Sawab. Okay, sorry for the mispronunciation. But brother, go ahead and tell us, what are you doing, how you got started, what motivated you to get started with what you doing, and what's going on now.
Yes, ma'am. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah. Muhammad is his messenger. I would like to greet the family, guest visitors, and the greeting words of peace. Again, Assalamu alaikum. And
Wa
of
alaikum
course,
salam.
thank you, Sister Rashida. We thank you, Sister Melody. We thank your husband. We thank, of course, all of your son handling everything. So I'm truly blessed and honored to be on your platform today. And if you would, of course, as requested, I'll go ahead and just share a few things about myself and what we've been blessed to do by Almighty God's Allah's permission. And I've been a student minister, student captain, in the Nation of Islam. I've served as the regional non-ministry coordinator in the southern region under student minister regional Sharif. So I've done a few things in the student ministry under Minister Kadir, just a couple of things here and there, and of course by Allah's grace and permission, we've been somewhat successful, I would say, and we just thank Allah for every a bit of success that we have, and as long as we learn, it's never a failure anyway. So I want to thank you again. So I guess we're getting into the science of farming and a little bit about what Allah has blessed us to do here in the seventh region. Of course, I want to give recognition and all respect to our regional minister, student regional minister Patrick in Miami, our local student minister out of Tampa, student minister Chad Muhammad, and of course, all of the staff and laborers and families as well. So we want to thank everybody for your support and love, and continuing to support our nation and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So with that being said, we have been blessed in 2020 to purchase some farmland down in Lake Wales, Florida. That is about 30 miles outside of Tampa. The catalyst that that sparked that in my mind was just the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Hearing over and over how we need to take our mouth out of the white man's kitchen, and simultaneously, seeing how our people are being adversely affected with the harmful foods and the toxins and the chemicals and the hormones that are being added to the food. So, of course, if it wasn't for the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan spearheading that as a divine reminder, leader, teacher, and guide, I would have never thought in a million years to even think to get farmland, to even put a seed in the ground or anything like that. It wasn't anything that I ever planned for myself or saw for myself. So I did have by the grace of permission, we had some brothers that were able to help in us to get this up. And 5 years later, we are now a fully functional farm, and we are the first fully functional farm in seventh region history. So we thank Almighty God, Allah, for that huge accomplishment. So we grow everything from cows. We don't grow cows, but we raise cows. We have the goats, the sheep, the chickens, the turkeys, eggs. Pretty much all seasonal produce. We sit on over 100 acres. We have other smaller farms located throughout Florida as well, but that is our primary location for right now. So by the grace of Allah, that's a little bit about what we're doing. We also have distribution. We've been blessed to take foods and produce all throughout America, even up to Rochester, New York. So we're setting up other distribution channels in Georgia, Chicago, and inshallah, we'll have some set up out in Texas, going out west as well. So a little bit about what we've been blessed to do. And you can look us up online at zamzamfarm.com. And that's ZAMZAMFARM.com. So I hope I was able to kind of speed through that as quickly as I could.
Yes, you did, brother. And I'm hearing a lot of animal husbandry, which is so good, because a lot of, things that we've been doing are related to gardening. But, our people and many people still eating, meat for different reasons. So we excited for y'all and can't wait to see these pictures.
Yes, sir. I was thinking, when you on your website, I was looking, and you have I love the term a 360-degree experience that will leave lasting memories for a lifetime. I absolutely love that, because you touched on the animals and the food that you all have, but can you talk about that 360 degree experience, because you all do so many other things as well?
Thank you for that. Yes, ma'am. Again, by the grace of Almighty God Allah, we have many people that have supported us over the past 5 years with different skill sets. And so those different skill sets have presented us with an opportunity to be able to give back to the community. So we provide survival preparedness training, trauma-based emergency preparedness, emergency
Wow.
shelter building, emergency water purification. We do everything from bringing in large groups for the agricultural science events. So those we host periodically throughout the year. And we have school districts, we have adults from all walks of life. And of course, in these particular trainings, we have, of course, youth, elders, and all different backgrounds and belief systems. So we do provide them with the knowledge on animal husbandry, producing different fruits and vegetables, how to care for your animals, and just the day to day that you'll need on the agricultural side. But of course, we know that we're in a time of war, and we can't be delusional about that. So our people do need to know how to survive, how to evasion tactics, emergency shelters, how to be able to, in case some type of injury occurs, what medicines, what natural medicines could you find in the woods or around surrounding areas. So there's a lot of things that our people need to know, and we strive to make sure that we at least have some of those basics: hunting, fishing, all different types of things that we provide. So by the grace of Allah, that's going well. If I could share, October 25th, Allah blessed us at Zam Zam Farms to be the first nationally recognized as part of the coalition under NFL legend Warrick Dunn, who played with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. He is with ESPN and Under Armour, and we there was this coalition that they set up, and they actually chose a Nation of Islam group, Zam Zam Farms, to be able to spearhead this new initiative, which is called Plant Your Path to Wellness. So you have a large contingency of our rappers now, and some of our sports figures, and just Black people in general, beginning to understand the critical need for having our own land and food. And they all love the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. They love the Nation of Islam. So, we really need not fear or have any trepidation, because Allah has opened up the hearts and the minds of the people to understand that it's absolutely necessary and critical if we're going to make it as a people. We just saw, a couple of weeks ago, how the people were losing their minds over SNAP. And that should be some type of warning signal for those who are still asleep, that it's just a matter of days before we're going to be forced to do for self or suffer the consequences. So if I could, I'd like to share a little bit about what the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has stated for us.
Yes.
And this is just the minister side coming down. Sorry about that. The student minister side. So he says, go to the temple. It is your employment office. And this lecture is called Faith and Action. He says it becomes the job of the ministry and the work of the laborers to create and open up jobs for everybody that comes through this door. Put them to work doing something. He also says in that lecture, faith leads to action, and action is a practice of principle. So with that being said, those of us who are, in this particular work right now, it is absolutely essential, in my humble opinion, to follow the guidance and the wisdom of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. If we are the guides, we are the saviors, then how can it be that the saviors don't have food for our people, are not guiding them to other means of employment? And so it is essential for us, as the minister said, to make the temple the nucleus of our community.
Yes, sir.
They should be able to come to us for everything they need. And I'd like to say one thing about what I've experienced with some of these entertainers and athletes, is that, and humbly saying this, it's not anything of me, it's all God. But they are not, I have seen not a single shred of opposition to anything that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan teaches or has taught us over these 70 years. They are 100% lockstep in agreement. So as the teachings teach us, Big fields await the wide awake man to work out in. All right, so
Absolutely.
I just wanted to share that real quick. But thanks for giving me
Absolutely.
the
And
opportunity once again.
oh, absolutely, brother. And that is the basis also for Sister Melody and I pushing through with this show for as long as we have been, because it is, and we generally open the show saying that we're supporting what the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has asked us to do, grow our own food. And you may not have paid attention to it last year or the year prior, but I bet we are looking at it right now. Growing your own food, because with the fake meat, with the vegetables that are sprayed with everything under the sun, you have to grow your own food. You absolutely have to do it. And so we thank you so much for that. I have so many questions, and I'm going to tell our audience he's already agreed to come back for part two. We will not get through everything today, but I do want to ask you, you mentioned those classes on your website. Are you all going to create a section where those classes would be featured or listed for those who want to participate?
Yes, ma'am. Well, right now, how it's been done, and it's beautiful for you to give us that idea. We just been getting it out with word of mouth. Again, we had over 200 people come, and that's pretty much how we've been doing it. In addition to that, we also do 2 times a year overnight survival preparedness trainings. So it usually starts on a Friday, and we get done, on Sunday, Friday evening for people. So
Now,
those
I
are.
want you to go back, Brother Sawab. I don't want to interrupt you, but I really want to drive that point home because I want to show our audience what you can do. The minister always talked to us about unity.
Yes,
You said
yes.
how many people showed up?
Yeah, 200 people. Yes, ma'am. We actually, I think you'll have it in the pictures. You'll see the charter buses. They came in, and we had people come in from other states.
Why you
So
Listen,
didn't invite us, brother? Where was the invitation? Because I'm talking about camping out all the time. Is this
yeah.
your full time thing, brother? Is this you doing this full time?
yes, well, farming is always full time, and
Right.
if I
Exactly.
could,
Exactly.
I could just show this and a shout out to our Ministry of Agriculture, Dr. Wrigley Muhammad.
Yes.
Without
Right.
him, I mean, our nation owes this brother so much. He's a humble brother, but I can tell you when we really go down to that farm, if you've ever had the opportunity,
Oh
I mean,
yes.
you really will be amazed at how
Yes.
much Allah has blessed this brother to do with not a lot of help. This brother
Right.
is a true angel, him and his wife, him
Yes,
and his
sir.
family. They sacrifice tremendously,
Yes.
tremendously. I mean, that brother
Absolutely.
has
Yes.
so much weight on his shoulders. So it is
Yes.
unexcusable for us to not go out into our own backyards and put some seeds in the ground when this brother's down there with just him and his wife and a few other believers carrying the weight of the nation of Islam on his back.
Right.
So this book is essential. It is full of light and knowledge, the science and business of farming. And I would also like to highlight this one as well, Commonomics. This
Oh
is a
yeah, I have
very
that.
powerful book. Developing a post Yakub economy. This is powerful, and I'd like to read one thing out of it if I could.
Sure.
This is out of his book, by the way. He says 45 years after slavery, blacks amassed over 16 million acres, and it was called the Black Belt. He says 20 to 30% of the farmland in Virginia, North Carolina, Florida, Arkansas was owned by blacks in 1910. 40 to 50% of the farmland in Louisiana, Alabama, and Georgia was owned by blacks. 50 to 60% was owned by blacks in South Carolina and Mississippi. But they strategically and wickedly figured out a way to take that away from us. So it is essential for us to come together and get this land back. The minister's been saying for I don't know how long that he needs 2 million acres for us to receive the 43 million to receive our daily bread.
That's right.
Minister, we can't keep talking about the ministers leaving, and we should all be in the mindset to let the minister go away with happiness, seeing that we're producing and following his instructions. So when he comes back, he can say, well done, my faithful servants. So it is a time for us to stop the talking and get out there and do some work. Because some of us who say that we believe in him are going to be standing in the same soup lines, in the same FEMA camps with the blind, deaf, and dumb. Pardon me.
Yes, sir. No, that's understandable. You bring to mind the scripture that says, if you love me, feed my sheep. And we know that has multiple layers, but that is one of the layers. We have to be able to feed ourselves and the people. And so I want to thank you so much for that information. And I want to, oh, wow, there's so much going on, but I do want to jump to your pictures, Brother Swab. So we're going to go ahead and jump to the pictures. And while we're uploading the pictures, I do want to just give return the greetings to everyone who's saying Assalamu alaikum. So we will return the greetings wa alaikum salam. So we're going to start out with, this is where you can go to the website, Zam Zam Farms. And I'm going to let you take it from here, Brother Swab.
Yes, ma'am. Well, that's the website that we already gave the address for that.
Right. So let's go to the next picture.
All right. So this is one of our events. Typically, we have any between 80 to 200 people. The event that we did with Warwick Dunn a couple of weeks ago was well over 200 people as well. But this one's out at the farm. And so typically they start around 10 in the morning, 11 in the morning, and goes until people are ready to leave. Sister Rashida, you can bear witness that we had some brothers, the twins, Brother Tony and Ray. And of course, we had Minister Farrakhan's son, a grandson, at this particular event. And after the event, you brothers and sisters have to hear this. The mother plane made an appearance. And it's not just me, it was a whole lot of people that saw it. And on both sides of the mother plane, there was 5 baby planes. And it came down, if you've ever seen a telephone pole, it was right at about the top of a telephone pole. And the brothers described it as, and sisters described it as tilting. And then as it tilted, it shot off. And they described it as it looked like a salute. So it could be. I'm not saying that's what it was. That's just how they described it. And it shot off into the sky. And this was happened right after this event that you see here on the screen.
Wow.
This picture, Allah definitely has a way to confirm and let you know, I appreciate what you're doing. You're on the right path. Oh, look at the watermelons.
Yes.
Look, that watermelon is as big as she is. Did you all grow these on your property, brother?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, how do you irrigate?
Well, that was one of the first things that we did when we got the land. We put in irrigation. We have a 150-foot well. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
That's how deep the well is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, next picture.
That's just me and my daughter. We're out there on the tractor.
Look, that's what we always talk about. Train up the youth. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, next picture.
Do you live out there on the farm, brother?
I don't live out there, no, ma'am. But we do have, there might be in some of the pictures, we have model homes that people can't live out there. We plan on turning that into our own community.
Wonderful.
I was going to ask you that's going to be for our next show, because we definitely have people asking about that. Let's go a couple more pictures, and then I want to ask the question that the sister sent to me, because I want to make sure we don't miss that. So yeah, how many cows do you have?
Hundreds, sister. This section right here is for the event. These are the more docile and tame cows that we trust to be around the children. They let them feed. As you can see in the picture, they're really, they grew up around us since they were little calves, and so they're really well with the children. They let them kick them, and all, some of them get crazy. We didn't have children out there jumping on their head and all of that, but they seem to be really good with the children.
You know what always fascinated me when it comes to the cattle like that is that as huge as they are, it's almost like sometimes they don't even realize it. They'll run from you quick.
Yes.
The next picture.
Yeah, so that's more of the event that day. We
Okay.
fed them, and of course, had games and all type of. We had some of the Florida Fish and Wildlife. We had the different departments come out and share information and training.
That is so beautiful. Next picture. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, the question, who harvested all of those watermelons?
Yes, ma'am. So we do that. We do all of it ourselves. We don't really
Mhm.
outsource too much. When you begin to outsource in farming, you will not ever get to a place where you make profit. So you have to get
Absolutely.
to a place in farming where you learn how to do pretty much everything.
Beautiful, beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. And we always know the minister talked about the next millionaires would be the farmers, and we see why. So many avenues of revenue that are available.
Yeah.
Not
Yes,
to
yeah.
mention the reward of being out in nature.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So these are the eggs. How many chickens do you all have?
Oh, well, at this point in time, probably thousands. It's just because we sell those, and it's a business now. So we when you first start out, you kind of got sentimental attachment to certain animals, and you name them by name and all of that. But once you turn it into a business, you might only have them on your farm for a day or two. So you don't really get attached to it at that point once you really start growing.
Right. No pets.
Well, I do want to just take a break here and jump over to our questions, and we can finish out the pictures the next time you join us. Hopefully, it's next week, brother.
Man, yes, ma'am. We'll make
praise,
ourselves available.
praise be to Allah, sir. But I do
Yeah.
want to jump over to questions because we do have one question that came in, and the sister asked the question. She wanted to know about purchasing farm animals, in particular sheep.
Yes. Okay. Great. Because they can call us. It's, the distribution company is called Southwest Distribution. So that's our company associated with Zam Zam Farms. So when you call that number, the number is 214 600 6900. Again, that's Southwest Distributions, 214 600 6900. And you can leave a voicemail or a text, and one of the brothers on staff, myself, are typically will get back to you within 24 to 48 hours.
Wow, we so happy and to know that, some of the brothers are, making this much progress. It do put a smile on the minister's face to know that. I'm sure. I know it put a smile on a lot of our faces to know that, a lot of us are striving to do what we was asked to do to help the community and help ourselves, of course.
I wanted to share one thing, if I could, on the way out the door.
Mm-hmm.
The Navy being, of course, we know we have a lot of, jokingly, and Navy being scientists. But it is very crucial that we stay in alignment with the messenger on eating that as a staple diet every day. We know that dementia and Alzheimer's is increasing in our community. But one of the nutrients that's in the Navy bean is called choline, or CHOLINE, and that actually protects and helps against neurological issues in the brain. So the Savior was right on point, as we know, knowing that these things would begin to plague our community, but giving us that essential being that can help us in so many ways.
Yes, sir. And spell that again, brother. Your phone kind of went out, or your computer went out a little bit.
Choline, CHOLINE, and that is protects us against the neurological damage, cognitive deficiencies that are taking hold of our community, unfortunately.
You're absolutely right. It's definitely running rampant. So if we are at this hour, I told you, brother Suave, it was gonna go fast. It was
It went
gonna
too
go
fast.
fast. I know. So we'll talk again, brother Suave. I don't want to put you on the spot. We would love to have you back next week, but if you can't make it, then we'll schedule another time. But we want to thank you so very much. Process so that this can be used as a blueprint for others who go out and get these turnkey operations or start their own farming experience. If you had a how-to book also, that would definitely sell as well. So we thank you for joining us. As you all see scrolling across the screen, we ask that you support this broadcast. This broadcast hosts so many wonderful shows. Ours is one of them, and we're honored to be able to be a part and to participate. So, Sister Melody, Brother
Yeah,
Sawab, you
yeah.
have a
Thank you
closing
so
statement.
much. I didn't hear you,
You
sis.
have a closing statement, Sister Melody.
Oh, I just wanted to let brother know that, I'm so proud of the work that y'all doing. And please make sure you invite us the next time you have these events, because we love traveling to different farms to see what people are doing.
Definitely
Absolutely.
will.
Absolutely. Thank you so much again, Brother Sawab. And until we meet again, I greet you in the greeting words of peace and paradise of Assalamu alaikum.
I'm like,
Walaikum salam.